learn how to draw this adorable little cartoon crab? Tick, 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 tick. If so, you are going to need a couple of things like paper to create your doodle on, a pencil to draw your doodle, an eraser to erase any mistakes that you might make, and a marker to outline your doodle. And when you have those supplies and your markers, your crayons, your colored pencils, or your paint, we can get started. So grab everything and let's doodle! All right, let's get started. So my paper is going to be horizontal, which means that it is shorter this way and wider this way. And I am going to start with kind of above the middle part of the paper. So if this was the middle, I'm going to go just a little bit above. And I'm going to make one circle for his left eye, kind of bigger than the one I'm going to make for his right eye. So on the right eye here, I kind of want to make it just a little bit smaller. I want him to be kind of crazy looking, kind of a little silly. And you can make yours normal if you want. If you want to match both eyes up and have them the same, you are more than welcome to, but I'm going to make mine different. And I'm also going to put his pupils, which is the black part in the middle of the eye, in two different sizes and in two different spots. So there's his pupils. That way he just looks a little silly. Now I'm going to come from about the little bit about the middle part of his eye, and I'm going to curve out and down. I'm going to do that on both sides. And that's just going to be the top part of his shell. I'm going to add a little smile in here while I'm up here. Now I want to create from the corner a nice big U curve all the way down to the other side. So a nice big U curve, and I'm going to meet up to my other side. So now I've got the main part of his shell. Now I'm going to go in and add just kind of like a rounded triangle, a rounded rectangle. Again, I don't know my shapes on both sides, and that's going to be where his claws, his big pincher claws are going to be. Then I'm going to create a nice big C shape that's going to come down into that. And I'm going to create a backwards C shape that's going to come down into the other one. Now I want to go straight down from that top, almost down to the bottom. I'm leaving a little bit of space down at the very bottom. And I'm going to come up almost like I'm making a letter V, but I'm only going to go up halfway this time. This is for the other claw. So now I'm going to do a backward circle there, backward circle, backward C, and a C shape over here. So now he's got his two claws. Look at him. I'm going to go in and add a couple little ovals just for some different color when I color my crab. That way he can have kind of like maybe some lighter red on his shell. Then I'm going to go through and I'm going to give him his little feet to be walking on. So I'm going to go through and add in just kind of a pointy, not quite a, maybe a rounded triangle shape kind of. And on this one, they're going to kind of go back at an angle here. And I'm only going to do 3 on each side. I'm going to do 3. So they get a little bigger as they go. And 1, 2, and 3. And those are his 3 little legs. Look at that. Now I can go through and add in my horizon line, which for underneath the water would just be some sand. It is not going to be on the horizon where it would be ground and sky, but it's just going to be a grounding line for under the water. So it is helping us ground our little crab to the floor so he's not just floating in the middle of our paper. So now that I've got him all drawn and looking ready for some color, I can grab my markers, my crayons, my colored pencils, or my paint, and I can add a little color to my adorable little crab. So grab your supplies and let's color! dog turned out. I can just see him like crawling across the floor of the ocean. Look at how cute. I had so much fun doodling with you today. If you had fun doodling with me, please like, subscribe, and share the video. And I cannot wait to see you again next time. Goodbye.